Hey guys, it's been a while since I did a video. I worked, I work in retail, so over the holidays it was just too crazy. I was busy. I just didn't have time to really do much other than work. Um, but just to give you an update of where we're at, Liz and I moved the first of the year. We moved to a house, or it's a triplex. It gives us more room, and it gives the dog some yard to run in, and so we've been working on that the past few days and trying to get settled in and stuff. So there's mess everywhere, but the good news is it's a fresh start, brand new year. I know everybody always has these New Year's resolutions and all that stuff. We're taking a different approach, sort of. I mean, kind of. I don't know if you are really into saving money and doing the early retirement thing, and I mean, just makes sense to work for 10, maybe 15 years and have the rest of your life to do whatever you want to do. If you're really into that stuff, which Liz and I are pretty into, then you should check out moneymustache.com because he has a lot of good pointers, a lot of good tips to get, he did the early retirement thing, and basically his philosophy is to you need to save up to, or at least 50%, at least 50% of your income for 10 years. And I think he said you'll be set. But anyway, just check out his blog. We've been following that a lot and getting a lot of tips from there. Some of the stuff that we've incorporated into our life from him. We bike where we want to try to start biking more places. We're in a more centralized location now, so there's more around for us to bike to. The flea market is literally right down the road. We biked there the other day, and it was not a long bike ride. A little too far from work to bike. When we lived at the apartment, I biked a lot to work because it was right down the road, but my work is about 18 miles from here, and there's really no good back roads, which is unfortunate because I would really rather do that. So not really doing the biking to work thing anymore, but we are going to bike around here. Also, we took a lot of pointers from him about saving your energy around the house and stuff. So if you have it switched to the energy efficient light bulbs, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's the ones that are squiggly. You can see him down in there. If you haven't switched to those, you need to switch to those because the other ones are just, your money's just going out the door. Also, we don't keep the heat really high. I mean, it's easier to put on jackets and stuff than to run your heat and pay the money just to be super comfy. Also, we don't have a washer dryer right now, but we're gonna get a washer because we need to wash our clothes. And we're not gonna get a dryer, I don't think, just yet, because we're gonna try to hang dry our stuff and see if that, because it takes you, I think on Money Mustache's blog, he talks about how it costs 60 cents per hour to run your dryer. That adds up to a lot if you do a lot of laundry. So we're going to try to cut that, not do any clothes drying in the dryer. Also, when the summer gets here, we're going to do a little different with the air conditioning. We have the central or whatnot, but we figured out that he talked about how if he kept the windows open on a cool night, then he was able to push the hot air out of the house with a fan, cooling it down for the next day. And he said during the day he would close the blinds, close everything, and then it was cool during the day. And he said that worked even in 100 degree weather. So we're going to try that. but that's not for a few months because obviously it's still January. So this is, I just want to show you this because I just finished setting this up a little bit. But this is a lot of the stuff that I got from out of like the dumpster diving and stuff like that. I just started setting it up. This isn't everything. I probably am going to stop the dumpster diving at GameStop for a while because I already have too much junk and I'm trying to cut down. So, probably won't be doing that. But this is my favorite. These are my Ninja Turtles stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. And I just had inherited a whole load of games from my uncle because he actually passed away in October. And he was really into games, so I got a bunch of his stuff, which I'm not getting rid of because I don't want to. I would like to keep them. But here's a bunch of the extra like game cases and stuff that I had from when I was dumpster diving. I can't even tell if you can really see this, but all of these, all of this stuff in this box, if you see something that you want, then just tell me, because I'm getting rid of all this stuff here. Because I don't need it. Also, these are the snowboards. I don't know if you remember from one of our old videos. These also I'm trying to get rid of. You can hit me up if you want one, but I think they would be a little expensive to ship. But we could talk about it if you really want one. It might be a while before we get back to the flea market to try again. So, eBay's doing well. I've sold a bunch of stuff on eBay. I have these Battlefield, these cases here, right here. This metal case. It's the collector's edition metal case. Those, I don't know if you remember, I found a bunch of them in the dumpster. But I just sealed them up because they were still in the plastic and everything, and I just needed to seal the plastic up. So I have a sealer, sealed it up, and I've been selling those on eBay. Also, these are all my game systems. Not that anybody cares, but I like them, so I would like to show them. This is an old, or not an old, but this is a Sega. I don't know if you guys remember Sega. This is a Sega system. It was actually on Groupon, and Liz got it for me for Christmas. And it's really cool. It came with wireless controllers and 80 preloaded games. It always has 80 games on it. And then you can also play the cartridges. This I got from my uncle. It's the PS1. I won't be getting rid of that. And then also, I have all of these games in here. Anyway, I'm quite proud of my games. But anyway, so that's pretty much where we're at. And right now I'm just going around and cleaning up the house and trying to get settled in. But hopefully I will be able to make more videos. I know this one was kind of boring. But hopefully we'll be able to get out there. And we did a lot of shopping. We went to this store called, it's the Habitat Restore yesterday. And we got some caulk and a caulk gun and a few things to fix the house up with, and we didn't spend hardly anything at all. So if you have one of those in your area and you need to do repairs to your house or pretty much anything, they have everything you could ever need there for a fraction of the cost that you would pay anywhere else. And also we went to this place called Dorcas. It's kind of like a Goodwill. And we got a bunch of stuff there, and we didn't pay over $4. I think the total was like $3 and some change or something. But anyway, so we got a bunch of stuff yesterday for next to nothing. It was stuff we needed, stuff we had to you know, make the house a little more energy efficient because it's older. So we're trying to kind of do things to it that will make it be more energy efficient. We're going to recaulk the windows because they have some cracks in them. We're going to see if that helps with the draft. But if not, we're going to take bubble wrap and tape it up on the walls, or up on the window, because apparently that helps. But anyway, yeah, so if you have any questions about what we're doing, just keep up with it, because I'm going to try to post more videos, and you know, the financial, all that stuff, we're going to get back into that. I do have some in savings, so I'm working towards my goal of that. And also, we don't really spend any money. So, yeah, just keep up with us, and we'll see you in the next video.